everybody, and welcome to another exciting installment of 5 Questions with a Wrestling Rampage. The three amigos are back in this bitch.
That's right, guys. We're back with this edition of 5 Questions with WRS. We'll be answering your guys' questions that you guys sent in. You guys are sending in questions like crazy. We're trying to keep up.
Yeah, we're trying to keep up.
Guys, if you guys want to ask a question, do it the easiest way in the next to be on the next 5 questions video.
Do it in the comments.
Yeah, do it in the comments section down below. That's the easiest method, because if you do it on Instagram or Twitter
It'll get lost in the shuffle.
Facebook, it's going to be lost in the shuffle. So make sure you guys do it in the comments section down below. If you guys are ready, no further ado,
I'm ready.
Let's go and get started. The first 3 questions are asked by the same person, Gregory Choulette.
Oh, Gregory.
All right.
We're not talking about Gregory Holmes with the glasses titron either.
Me and Greg, we talk a lot on Facebook.
Oh yeah.
And he's a real nice guy.
Great guy.
Yeah.
Thank you, Greg, for supporting the channel by watching and giving us some questions to talk about.
Yeah.
His first question is thoughts on Bonnie supposedly holding Ricky Steamboat back. Now, of course, we're talking about Bonnie Steamboat.
You already there? Yeah, getting there.
What do you think? Do you think Bonnie held back Ricky?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to agree too.
Yeah.
Yeah. The only time that we really got to see Bonnie Steamboat at all was
in 1989 in the NWA.
Yeah.
And wearing these fucking elaborate gowns like she's the next Miss Elizabeth.
She's wearing fucking gowns.
She's wearing fucking gowns that cost fucking 6 months' rent for people out there.
Yeah.
Like they can fucking afford it.
She's wearing, like anywhere from $3,000 to $5,000 gowns, while people in the audience they're fucking renting like $500 a month,
and you're spending $3,000, $5,000 on a fucking dress, and here comes little Richie.
Yeah, little Richie Steamboat with the fucking
with the big hog cheeks,
the fucking chipmunk cheeks.
Yeah, the chipmunk cheeks. There he goes.
Now.
Dressed as a little dragon.
Yeah, less dressed in the gi or the little dragon.
and he's feuding with Ric Flair.
Yeah.
Right.
He's bringing his kid and his
you got
wife.
Ricky Steamboat, who's supposedly single. That the ladies try to say here.
Yeah.
And fucking.
He's the baby face.
He's the baby face. Everyone some of Ricky, but nah. He brings his wife and his kid, his wife and his son along. And you got Ric Flair who fucks every woman in sight.
He's coming out with like 10 fucking women.
He's coming out with 10, 12, 20 fucking women. That's what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
So Ricky Steamboat's the family man.
You remember
I remember that crappy ass song.
He's just a family man.
Yeah, horrible.
Go check out Ricky Steamboat's Family Man theme in WCW. Horrible.
Fucking she held him back a lot.
Not only that, but I mean, she did cost him a lot of bookings. And things like that.
I did. When he beat Randy Savage at WrestleMania 3.
Yes.
All right, he won the Intercontinental title. Beat Randy Savage at WrestleMania 3. Bonnie's telling him you're gonna have to take a vacation. You just won the fucking Intercontinental Championship.
You can't take a vacation.
Yeah.
That's the Intercontinental
title. You can't take a fucking vacation now.
You're gonna be on more cards than ever
You're
now.
gonna be on more cards than ever. You're Intercontinental fucking champion. Yeah, you're gonna be making a lot more money here, Ricky. You're not fucking you're an Intercontinental champion now. You're gonna be making a lot more money now. No, I gotta go. My wife Bonnie wants me to leave, so I'll drop it to the Holly Tank Man.
Holly Tank Man.
I'll drop it to Honky.
And he becomes the greatest Intercontinental champion of all time.
Yeah.
Yep.
And Cornette even talked about it, where he tried to book Steamboat for some Smoky Mountain shows.
Yeah,
and he goes,
for appearances.
Yeah, for appearances. Not even to wrestle, just to show up to do like autographs and stuff. And he goes, well, Bonnie wants me to do this. And
yeah, she fucking caused Steamboat a lot of fucking money. But listen here, bitch.
And we should mention that he's not married to Bonnie anymore.
Well, he's probably glad about that.
So,
now he's a fucking road agent. We're probably having some more happiness.
Probably so.
Fuck, Yeah, if Bonnie was his wife now, he wouldn't have been at fucking WrestleMania 25 wrestling.
Yeah, now he's paying
And he
child
wouldn't
support.
have a great match with fucking Chris Jericho at Backlash.
No doubt.
Now poor old Steamboat's paying child support.
Fucking,
Probably not now. Kids probably at age now.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
but yeah, she held him back a lot.
How you think so?
I do. Listen, here's the thing. You know, even being married, you know, having kids, you know, I would look at it. I put it in perspective of me and my wife. All right, she, you know, everybody knows the story. She passed away. But anyway, I would put it in the version of me and my wife. Here was what I would say. Look, you tend to the house, you tend to raising our children, and I'll go out there and do what I'm paid to do, and what gave me the right to be where I am right now.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I would do. I would set the law down and say, you're the monarch here. You take care of the family, you take care of the house. I'll go out and do my job.
Well, see, I mean, also bringing your wife and your kid
No,
into like, let's just be honest, wrestling's not the best place to bring a family into. So
that's what I'm talking. Why would he want to? You know, and I'm pretty sure she pushed him into that right there, wanting to be there in that big, you know, and down there in that big auditorium there, but it's full capacity where she can show her own self off, not Steamboat. No, I always said this right here, you know, and I still say it today. If I had been, now I'm not saying if I had been a wrestler, my wife and my kids would have stayed at home. I'm the breadwinner. I go out there, I make the bookings. They stay at home. I send the money. That'd be the bottom line.
let's go to the next question. Thoughts on the late performer? Sorry, I fucked this up. Thoughts on the late former WCW television champion, the Renegade.
The Renegade. The former WCW TV champion. Well, let's go ahead and start with the Renegade.
Let's go ahead.
He was trained by Killer Kowalski, and I ain't knocking him. He was a stripper.
He was, yes.
I'm not disrespecting the guy. Was he a stripper or not?
He
was.
He was.
All right. There ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm just, but Bagwell was a stripper. So.
Yeah, Bagwell was.
Yeah, Kenny King, he's a shitty stripper.
He's a shitty stripper.
I'm being honest. But I ain't knocking the Renegade. I'm just saying that's what he was. Facts are facts. Check it out.
These are facts.
These are facts.
Okay.
100% facts. I ain't no Dave Meltzer to give you bullshit.
Yeah.
And fucking, he comes to WCW.
Ain't like most newscasters only telling half the truth either.
And he comes in WCW as the Renegade. And he makes his debut being with Hogan and Savage. Pretty good way to make a debut.
Yeah, people looked at him and they're like, you're not the Ultimate Warrior.
Yeah, people thought he was the Ultimate Warrior.
No, but he knows.
And that pissed the Ultimate Warrior off. You know, anytime the Warrior whines, bitch, complains, you know he's that. He anything the Ultimate Warrior wants to say, he finds any way to whine, bitch, complain.
That's true.
If it's sunny outside, he'll bitch about that. And then he was the WCW TV champion.
He beat Arn Anderson.
He beat Arn Anderson, which is pretty sad.
Yeah.
Poor Arn. Poor Arn giving shit in WCW. No wonder he went to AFW. He's just shitty there.
Yeah.
Not all.
Neck tattoo.
Yeah. and fucking, and the matches with him and the Renegade were fucking horrible. If you can't have a good match with fucking Arn Anderson, you don't deserve to be in the wrestling business. And then he wrestled Paul Orndorff at Bash at the Beach, 95, and that match was fucking horrible. If you can't have a good match with Paul Orndorff and Arn Anderson, there's something wrong with you. Either you're not fucking listening, or you just don't give a shit.
Yeah. Of course, Warrior is pretty much doing a cease and assist when it comes to the Renegade.
So
gimmick.
then they fucking buried him.
Yeah.
He was jobbing every time, and then they fucking wiped the Renegade paint off. And then he was just he was called the Renegade, but
he was just a slub.
Yeah, he was just a jobber.
Yeah.
And fucking, that's about it.
That's about it. Then they actually did use him for some of the
see,
warrior
that's another
spots.
thing.
Yeah.
He bitched about the guy and talked bad about the guy, but he used the guy for the goddamn stunts.
Yeah.
So what does that say?
You guys don't know, like,
that shows you how big of a fucking prick the Ultimate Warrior is, and that's why he's a piece of shit, and he always be a piece of shit.
They used the Renegade for some of the warrior spots when Warrior
Yeah,
came in '98.
That's the thing. Warrior talked bad about the guy, but he would use the guy for his goddamn stunts. This fucking Mooch Warrior here can't do a damn thing. He's just a sucky. Well, actually, I'll take the Renegade over Warrior if you ask me.
Take the Renegade.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. Ultimate Warrior's a piece of shit. Because, come on, man. You're going to talk bad about a guy, but then you're going to use the guy.
Yeah.
So that makes you a piece of shit.
So, overall, what do you say about the Renegade?
You can't blame the guy. He came into WCW, okay?
That's how he got the job.
You know?
He looked like the Warrior.
He looked like the Ultimate Warrior.
In a way.
In a way. He had the body and everything else. And WCW gave him a shot. And come on, you ain't going to say fucking no.
You're not going to say
And
no.
look, he got a big push here. He comes with Hogan and Savage. He teams with Hogan and Savage. He wins the WCW TV title. He got a big push. But the thing is, he was green.
He was.
That was the thing. He was too green. Like he was too green. It wasn't his fault. I'm going to have to say that. I can't say, yeah, the Renegade did suck, but it wasn't 100% his fault.
Agreed.
They put him out there.
And
he was too green.
We should mention as well that the Renegade did take his own life.
Yeah.
Pretty
sad.
I think he shot himself.
Yeah.
At like the age of like 33, he was really young.
Yeah.
Mainly because he lost his job at WCW. Really.
Well, that's the only thing he had.
Well, that's the only thing he had. Sad state of affairs.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. I mean, this kid was trained by Killer Walsh. We all know about Killer Walsh.
A good trainer.
He was great trainer. He was, you know, he's way back wrestler, and he trained these kids.
He trained Triple H, Perry Saturn, China.
You know, the list
did
goes,
the most he could with that one.
The list goes on of the people that he's trained. You know, and they knew better. To me, they knew better than protect a young kid because he was still green. He never you know had a match.
Well, he had matches, but it was in the Indies.
But it was never global show though. You put a lot of pressure on the green kid, and you know, anybody would take the job. I'm not saying that, but it just shows how dumb they were to put that young kid out there. That's how, I don't blame the kid. I blame the ones that put him out there. I blame the promoters, and I also blame the fucking owner of the motherfucker.
Let's go with the next question. Thoughts on the most anticipated match of all time, Hulk Hogan versus Steve Austin?
Well, I'll be honest, it could have happened at WrestleMania 18.
Now, I'm just going to say this right here. You know, Gregory Choulette wrote the most anticipated match of all time. Me personally, I don't think this match would have been that good.
I'll be honest, I agree. I don't think it would have been better as The Rock and Hogan.
I think it was better the way it was planned.
Yeah, and here's the thing. Yeah.
For this reason, Austin, especially with his legs, very limited in what he can do.
Hogan, same way.
Hogan, same way. So, I honestly don't think it would have been a great match.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna throw that out there.
Yeah, I don't think it would have been a good match. I think it went the way it should have been.
Well, we all know, you know, that Steve Austin's, you know, legs were bigger than him at that moment, and then that time, you know, he had to. We all know he had to wear braces. You can see the braces on his legs.
Or even Hogan had to wear braces.
Yeah, and even Hogan had to wear braces. And I'm with you guys. I really don't think it would have been a good match.
You see?
Would everybody want to see it? Yes.
I mean, I'm pretty sure everybody would like to see it, but I don't think it would have been.
Well, they did touch, you know,
Yeah.
they did have a handicap match, you know, it was Hogan, Hall, and Nash versus Rock and Austin.
You know,
They did touch a little bit.
Let's just say the time that I'd want to see that right there, if they're both healthy, ready to go.
And to be honest, you know, I think that's why fucking Austin worked with Hall. You know, because Hall could actually bump and
do stuff.
do stuff.
And Rock same way.
Yeah, Rock same way. He was the bumper for Hogan.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And Hall was the bumper for Austin.
Yeah,
A lot of people want to talk shit about that match between Hall and Austin. Oh, it should have been Hogan and Austin.
Do you think it would have been a good match?
Yeah,
I honestly don't think so.
And here's the to me, the Scott Hall and Austin match was pretty decent.
if people ever look at a wrestler that is hurt or hurting in the ring, you can notice that whoever they put in that ring with is going to be the bumper for this guy.
Mm-hmm.
And it just
No,
went
don't
off
get me
that way.
wrong. Would the speculationist match be okay? Would the the icon versus kind of icon thing would have been cool in a way? But do you think the match would have been any really good?
That's the thing. I think it was fine where it was.
I agree.
Scott Hall versus Austin.
Yeah.
Rock versus Hogan.
We're talking about WrestleMania 18.
Yeah.
Because
WrestleMania
as
18.
sad as it was, both them guys needed bumpers.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what they got.
Mm-hmm.
They both got bumpers for that match.
Let's go to the next question asked by Ryan Hadley. What did you think of Zeus from No Holds Barred coming to the WWF at SummerSlam 1989?
Well, I had no problem with the movie. The movie was decent.
Yeah. Rip 'em.
Yeah. I had a problem when he showed up.
In WWF?
Yeah.
Yeah, why is that?
Because he's an actor.
Tiny Lister.
Yeah. I like Debo. That's where he should have stayed.
Debo!
He should have stayed as Debo.
Coming after you,
Fucking-
Debo!
He had no business being a fucking and he was green.
He was.
He didn't know nothing.
He was an actor.
He was an actor. He didn't know how to wrestle. All you seen, you tell you all I seen for fucking Zeus.
What did you see?
Chokes.
Chokes.
If I want to see that, I'll watch Nails.
Yeah, what's the nails?
Chokes!
If I want to see chokes, I'll watch Nails.
Yes. That's all Nails ever did was
Yeah.
choke.
And here's the thing, goddamn, Savage did all the goddamn work.
Yeah. If you watch the match, I think it was Hogan and Beefcake.
Yeah. Versus Zeus and Savage.
Yeah, versus Zeus and Savage. So, I didn't care for it personally.
No, it was stupid.
They did it to boost up the movie of No
Yeah,
Holds
they
Barred.
did it to boost up the movie. I remember they did the movie and the match.
Yeah.
They did fucking...
Double take on the
Yeah.
damn thing.
Pops, what do you think?
Here's the thing. Everybody knows how I feel about mixing shit. That one profession to another. I don't like it at all.
Mm-hmm.
And you had poor Savage in there. He was trying to make it work. But as you see Savage more in the ring than you see Zeus any time. As a matter of fact, it should have been 2-on-1 because that's the way it was. So it was just stupid in my opinion, just nonsense.
Let's go ahead and go with the last question. This question was also sent in by Gregory Choulette.
All right.
Thoughts on the fake Razor Ramon played by Rick Bogner? If you guys remember Diesel, Kevin Nash, and Scott Hall, Razor Ramon, they left to go to WCW in 95? Was it 96?
It was 96.
96. And they take the money for Turner and go there, and JR comes and says, hey...
Hey, we got Razor and Diesel coming.
Yeah, we got Razor and Diesel coming.
And everyone's like, is that Hall and Nash coming? Are they coming
You know what
back?
WCW did?
Yeah, they gave fucking Hall and Nash more money.
They gave Hogan...
And Hall and Nash was happy to oblige to sign it again.
And come to find out...
And come to find out, when they fucking watched that Raw and saw the Razor and Diesel, and here comes Hall and Nash, they made a dumbass mistake and gave them more money.
Yep.
For nothing.
For nothing. Come to find out it's Glenn Jacobs or Isaac Yankum and Rick Bogner.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'll be honest, I didn't like the Razor and Diesel bullshit.
I didn't either.
I didn't like it.
For this reason, listen, if you are going to do a character of another person, it makes that thing less than.
Yeah.
You're never going to compare to an original.
Yeah.
By trying to take the same gimmick and just put another person in the role.
Yeah.
It always seems less than.
I think Vince saw, hey, I own Razor and Diesel.
He does, but
I could put somebody in their spot.
Well, it didn't work out. Did it?
Well, no, they were fucking jobber team.
They were also in USWA.
Yeah, well, see
yeah.
where they went?
Yeah.
You see where they went? Because they suck.
Mm-hmm.
You go to USWA, that means you suck.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Sermo was there.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. If you go to USWA in fucking 96 or 97, the reason you're there is because you fucking suck.
Yeah.
Because that company's floundering anyway, so that's where the most sucky people went anyhow.
Well, that's not one of the reasons, but fucking USWA was fucking like a fucking developmental.
Yeah.
To the WWF.
Fucking Jerry Lawler was working with them.
Yeah.
And fuck, they even had a brief stint with ECW.
Very brief.
Yeah,
still.
very brief.
Okay.
Fucking,
And
so basically, fucking, that's where they were.
And pretty much, I'm just going to be honest here, Rick Bogner, I know that he did a lot of different indie shows and things of that nature, but I'm sorry, but his portrayal of Razor
That's the
Ramon,
thing, fucking Vince heard him do goddamn Razor and thought he was Razor.
Yeah.
He didn't fucking sound like Razor.
he didn't look like him.
He didn't look like
He
Razor.
looked like a bloated fucking...
He looked like a bloated Razor.
Okay, here.
And the horrible punches.
And the horrible, he didn't even do the Razor
He didn't even
punches
do the razor
right.
punches. Here's the thing, in my opinion. I agree with you. That's like bringing them guys in there like that right there was like doing Elvis and saying an Elvis impersonator.
Makes it less
Makes it less. Yeah.
It's like fucking, let's say you go to goddamn fucking Roses or fucking, those goddamn stores, Dollar General,
Dollar General.
and
I've been
you
doing
see those
low key
knockoff
here.
wrestlers,
Yeah.
let's say Wrestling Extreme or those knockoff fucking wrestlers, right? That's why I consider Razor and Diesel.
I agree.
I've been putting the whole book in this.
It was like your $5 fucking when it comes with a shitty ring.
Because with the shitty rhythm.
Yeah.
Is it worth $5 though, Tom?
No, it's not even worth that.
It doesn't worth that.
That's what it looked like to me.
Ooh, oh hell yeah.
But guys, we hope that you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, make sure you guys give it a thumbs
Wait,
up.
Tom explain something.
As well, guys, make sure you like us on Facebook, facebook.com/WrestlingRampage2, as well as Ed Pops on Facebook. He's always on there talking about the evil orange man in the White House.
I just tell it like it is. You don't like it, you don't have to read it.
Guys, make sure you guys follow us on Twitter at WrestleRampage. You can also follow me and Tommy on Instagram. We're on there doing a few things.
That's right.
And guys, make sure that if you guys haven't subscribed, what are you doing? Subscribe to the channel right now. Because we are that cream that rises to the top.
Cream of the crop.
And nobody does it better.